Hello, hello. So it was really funny earlier because I had almost. Hold on. For Tiny Bookshop, we have Tiny Ria. Now, I did not realize that not for some reason, the size I used for Digimon Time Strangers, I didn't realize it was so tiny. It was so tiny this whole time. Like, I don't know, I feel more fun size than normal, but that's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I could fix it, but I was like, tiny bookshop, tiny Ria. It kind of works. It kind of works. Anyways, hello, welcome. I am, in fact, unmuted. I made sure. I hope you guys' weekend is starting off well. My week is starting out. Well, my week was pretty good. It was pretty chill. I got to do some cool things, some chill things. I don't really have any interesting stories, unfortunately, but maybe this weekend I'll be able to collect some. We shall see, we shall see. Anyways, today we're just chilling, playing Tiny Bookshop. I almost played Digimon again, but I need to like mix it up a little bit. Just a little bit. Just to be sure. but yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna get right into it. Here we go. What am I supposed to be doing? Almost bought more books. I do not need any more children books. Apparently I do need more travel books. So is it just me or the colors more muted than they normally are? I could have sworn these were brighter. I know you can change the colors of the covers, by the way. Fun fact for anyone who's playing this. You can change the colors of the cover if that is what you want. However, I have not, and for some reason they changed. Yeah, this used to be yellow. It's now green. Huh. Interesting. Is it? Alright, I guess that's that. I still have beach stamps to collect. I've gotten all the cafe ones. Oh, dang, nice. Got all the fish market ones. So just the beach. I gotta sell this. Mega Marsh. Gotta go to the university. The lighthouse. Oh gosh, I should do the lighthouse probably. Castle Ruins. I can go back to the hospital, collect the stamp, but I don't want to do that. And now we have the park. Okay, so now whose birthdays are coming up? It's spring, so that means spring 18. Today is spring 12. Got it. Spring 7. Oh, I missed her birthday. Whoops. Sorry, Anne. Gotta remember spring 18 is Lydia. That is not her name. Tilde. I called her Lydia. Okay, what should I do first? That's very expensive. Castle Ruins is also very expensive. How much is the lighthouse? 56. Everyone's expensive. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, this is definitely not how I remember it. The colors are so much more muted. Drama, crime, and classic. Okay. Drama. Crime. Classic. And then we're going to do 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, I don't think we'll need kid books here. Definitely need fantasy though. Hold on. The darker colors are throwing me off. Because I remember picking out these colors and it did not look like that. Does that mean that even my bookshop is gonna look different? This is so weird. 7. 8. No kid books. Maybe some kid books. Oh, that's classic. That's classic. See, I told you. I've gotten used to the colors. Okay. I think that's okay. To the lighthouse. I don't need to sell out here. No, the colors here look normal. Wow, I don't understand. We're just going to make sure. It's been a while. We have a kitty. It's Fern and also Mora. Congrats on completing the course. I knew you could do it. Meanwhile, I still don't... Sorry, forget it. I didn't mean to be a downer. But have you ever had a look at these associations compendium? Where all these rules come from? Apparently, the first edition included a 7th rule but has been since lost to time. My nan always wanted to... Wait, that's it! This is how I can finally convince her. Sorry, I gotta go, but I'll be back soon. Wait, before you go, buy some books. Aw, mans. She could have bought some books. Fascinating development here at the waterfront. Walt's Trinkets and Treasures. Do you happen to know what's behind the name? I actually don't remember. Does he sell fish and chips? Interesting. Maybe Walter will let me have a look behind the counter. I'll report back if I spot anything unexpected. I do not remember. Oh, good thing I had travel books. Fern. Hey, looks like Walt opened a new shop. How sweet. It was always such a constant to see him sitting on that step, come rain or snow. But I have a feeling that even our Walt's had enough of the weather at this point. Alrighty, what else is new? How's it going with you? I'm doing pretty well myself, enjoying the fresh air. Thanks for taking the time to chat. I'll be getting along now. Hold on. I will help you in a moment as soon as I click this. E. Anything educational for kids? Let's go! Okay, they enjoy troglobites, don't bite. Let me see what the kids' books are. Kiki's Delivery Service, amazing. Okay, fact books. Dry essay. Kitchen rules from the family and you. We literally have troglobites, don't bite. Let's try this one. Is this educational? Okay. You also need a recommendation. You would like a young adult novel. They want written by a woman, odd romance plot. Okay, young adult novel. 1929, better than the movies. This one? Okay. It's nice to get back into the groove of bookshop bookkeeping. Someone else wants a recommendation. You're wearing purple and is that white or pink? I don't know. Hi, sorry, could you help me out? I'm interested in fact books. I prefer to read uncomplicated books. Okay, into a long book. What is considered a long book? You know what? Someone recommended troglobites don't bite. Doing pretty good, doing pretty good. Harper, when did you get here? I really like something with folklore elements. Do you have anything like Dragon Ball, Harper? Okay. Folklore elements. Would you accept Kiki's Delivery Service? If you don't, I'll be upset. That is mythical. It is about a witch discovering... Kiki's Delivery Service is a story about a young witch who discovers her value is not limited to the things that she can do or the skills that the traits that she defines herself as. Okay, so like I yearn for a happy ending and I enjoy literary fiction novels. I really enjoyed Little Woman. Happy endings and literary fiction. Let's go to the classics. The Odyssey, collection of poems, Frankenstein, Les Mis, Helene, Around the World in 80 Days, Senseless Power, Journey to the Center of the Earth, Dracula. Wow, all the drama books are gone. Jane Eyre, Canterville Ghost. How about this one? Okay, I was thinking Anna Green Gables or Jane Eyre, but either one works. So they're a big fan, a young adult fan, and they quite like a historical setting. I am all out of drama books. That is crazy. Will you accept Jane Eyre? Okay, that works. Thank God I'm out of drama. Poof. The drama, the style, the emotions. It has to be a play for me. Also, I wouldn't mind if there was romance. Okay, a play. Play. Les Mis is a musical. If we're focusing, it has to be a play, okay. I don't have anything by Shakespeare. Oh, I do. Okay. That works. Finally. Empty, that's too bad. Wow, everyone here is very much into the fantasy, drama, and classics. And some crime. I should have hit that. No, missed out. I can't even save money. Can't even save money. I just need more of these books. Okay, and then do I need kid books? Or grandma's old books? Hello, welcome in. The covers of my books all changed. I don't know why. I'm getting used to the new colors. I'm not even saving money. I'm finally at a point where I have more than enough to buy all the books I want at full price. Hold on. See, these colors all look normal. Why did my book colors change? This is so odd. Oh well. So I do have a bunch of stuff now. Cleaned out Walt. What day is it? Oh, today is the flea market. Guess I'm heading over there. Fact, crime, and classic. Okay, fact, crime, and classic. And then I have to bring everything else, because it's the flea market. Everyone is going to be there. 3. And then 4. Okay. Now, bringing some kid books. More travel. More fantasy. And I think I'm gonna bring in just a little bit more drama. I think that's gonna be okay. Let's go. Right now, I'm trying to earn money to get my own bookshop, but it's a little bit slow. Let's see what he has. Nothing I want. Terrifying. Nothing for sale here. And now you just have paintings. Sad. Oh, it's tilled. I have to clean her. Oh, additional shelf! Amazing. And I'm gonna buy her books. Those I can buy from her. 100%. Should I though? I guess I have the money, and she won't be able to sell me the shop until I clean her out. But the additional shelf is amazing. Not a single drama book? Hi, you got another book for me? I'm looking for a book about nature. I can't get enough of living in Alaska. This chilling page-turner based on Jones's true story will take you on a wild journey through the frozen wilderness of Alaska, filled with heartbreak, resilience, and unexpected turns. Okay, so she wants a travel book. This one, satirical. How about this one? Buxtonbury people always love reading about their own region. Oh, arf, arf, woof. Huh? Usually dogs understand me just fine. I think yours might just be shy. Alright, I think I read this dialogue before. But I feel so bad. I hope he's okay. Why is he under the rain? Let's play catch. A good boy. It's tilled. Hello, dear. I came by to extend an invitation for the 18th. I want to get together for tea with everyone to celebrate my birthday. Just come by to Cafe Liberté after work, and no presents necessary. But I do have something I want to discuss with everyone, so I hope you can find a time. Now let me pick out a book I can gift myself. See you soon. And sell coffee. Currently selling coffee, newspapers, and books. I don't know what to pick. Don't worry, I got you. What should I pick? I absolutely love fantasy, and I'm ready for a 700-page commitment. I can't get enough of Inkheart. Pen and paper bring characters to life, but what happens when they escape the page? The beginning of a fantastical and dangerous adventure into the world of a book for all ages. They love fantasy. And they are ready for a 700-page commitment. I have a Dance of Dragons. Oh, it's a kid! It's a kid! Whoops! It was a mature book. My bad. I did not know you were a kid. You know, good for you knowing that you shouldn't have been reading that. Alright, Fern, what are you looking for? A sci-fi nerd from a tragic story. Something niche. Sci-fi... I should have recommended Dragon Song. Do I have any classic sci-fi? No. Literally none of them. No, I am not. Hello, welcome in. I am going to recommend, where'd it go? Frankenstein. Frankenstein is sci-fi. I'm not gonna let anyone argue. It is also tragic. Let's go! Okay. See, I know what sci-fi is. How are people still buying coffee if my machine wasn't working? So far, it's looking good. Hey, Claus is here. I didn't get to greet him. Oh, someone wanted a recommendation. Earlier, Harper wanted Dragon Ball. I'm glad to see she's widening her horizons. I want to delve into the past. Something historical, please. I enjoy a good classic from time to time, and I don't mind if it's a little outdated. So they want something historical and enjoy a good classic. How about this one? Okay, okay. Oh, another recommendation. What a week, I prefer to read uncomplicated books. Also, I don't mind a bit of fright. I really enjoyed Northanger Abbey. A young fangirl of gothic novels has to learn that dark romance is not always so appealing in real life. A deliciously satirical Austen classic. Holy smokes, I feel like we should bring this book back. Not because of anything, but I do think it would be... Like, it's interesting that even back then, they were already discussing these topics. Jane Austen. The amazing woman that you are. Milk honey. I don't mind a bit of fright. Uncomplicated books. What would constitute this? Well, this one's rough. Okay. Whew. Complicated and uncomplicated really depends on the person. Excuse me. What are you looking for? You want something with a fantasy world? You want to do a deep... I'm out of fantasy! Wow, do I have fantasy over here? Sorry, this is all I got. What does this count? Okay, okay, this works. Someone else is also looking for a book. Is it? Oh, it's not Claus. Hi, could you help me out? I love manga more than anything. Also, you can't go wrong with a play. Love manga. I wish you were here earlier. I had a bunch of manga. They have apparently all been torn off the shelves. Crime and Punishment. Seeing if there are any... Cold Blood. Wow, really not selling any of my crime books. It must be the season. I literally don't have anything. I don't even have any plays. Okay, historical play. That's all I got. Well, at least they accepted it. Wow, I can't believe I'm selling out all the fantasy books. No! You just need another fantasy? You could always go for a comic. I don't have any. Well, what would constitute as fantasy? A fantasy novel. I don't know, this is as much as I got. Alright, alright. Whoa, Till, you really cleaned out my classics. You as well, who is this? Who is this one person that bought nothing but classics? Alright, yeah, I'm out. No, Claus! You want to delve into the past, something historical? Delve into the past and something historical. Try this one. Oof! That is a lot of books. You know, something must be in the waters. People now are no longer buying crime books. They're buying all the classic and fantasy books. I mean, apparently travel is always appealing, but... What if you bought coffee? No, you could have grabbed the cup before you left. It feels like everyone, everyone I know is currently traveling, and I'm like, is it the season for travel? It didn't feel like it. Whoa, $0. I will always pay full price for books if it's a book I love, but you know, nothing is better than free. Fantasy is always a wonderful surprise. True. Travel south to be warm. I guess so. I guess so. I guess now that people around me have adult money, they can do that. Alright, so 18th, got it. So today's Sunday. What do I still got to do? Go back for the stamp. Could give more scary recommendations. Maybe the lighthouse. I have to go to Mega Marsh eventually anyways. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at that shelf and see how much it can hold. $24. How much is this one? $24. Okay, they're both $24. This one just fits the space better. Okay, then I'll leave it. This one is... Hold on. Oops. Gotta hover over the right spot. 24. 40. Okay. So this is just an extra bookshelf. I like the shape of this, honestly. Okay, so then we're gonna go... I guess we could go back to the hospital. It's like $1 cheaper, but we might as well get that last stamp. Now, what do they want? Drama, fact, and... I don't believe in crime books selling anymore. Watch this be the one time I don't bring extra crime books and then people want it. I definitely need this though. I definitely need this. And then some classics. No kid books though. Here we go. Alright, I do have to buy some stuff from him. Drama. Minus 5% crime sale chance. Apparently being safe. Alright. I don't like that I have to... I don't like that I have to buy it from him, but I do want all of them. I want all the stamps. Oh. Start selling the coffee right away. I'm not gonna lie, it's been such a while that I have played this game that I had to go pretty far back to go look for the screenshots for this to get thumbnails. And I realized I have so many Digimon Time Stranger screenshots, which is nice. It makes me want to play it more. I am debating if I should play it Sunday. I think I probably will, unless something pops up, like a new game release, which I don't think it will. But I did see that apparently some people have already received the game for Legend ZA, and I think it is creators. I think it's creators who are selling out like the PR packages. But yeah, we'll see. But hooray for security sense. The only thing I didn't get is the emergency exit. Sorry. My customers would just have to rely on the singular exit in my bookshop. I passed my last exam. I'm looking for a biography. Do you have anything like Down Under? An entertaining yet educational travelogue exploring a sunburned country, also known as Australia. Marvel around the country's people, history, landscape, flora, and fauna. Biography. No. They're not doing early access for ZA. I think it's some people have received the PR packages, and I saw apparently some people have obtained early copies of ZA. And I thought it meant that ZA was coming out earlier, but now I don't think so. Apologies if I got your guys' hopes up. This is a fictional biology. Fictional biography. What about this one? Everyone loves Sir Buxton. Yep. Still, did I get my stamp yet? Well, hello dear. I appreciate the armchair. I'd love to sit down for a sec. Anyway, I actually came in because I heard you completed your fundraising goal for the gardening project. Let's go. Well done, dear. I'm so proud of what you've been able to achieve with your bookshop. And isn't this exciting? Just a few raised flower beds and vegetable patches will allow so many people here to participate in gardening together. That is exciting. Not only will it add some beauty to this place, but the harvest can provide for the community as well. Speaking of, I was told to hand this over to you as a thanks. You should try joining the gardeners if you ever find a time. I hear it's very relaxing. Let's go, I saw +5 recommendations. Now I have to go back to my own little garden at home. See you, dear. You know what? That's fair. There are so many releases this year. I've already pre-ordered ZA, so I will definitely play it. So, I did not find what I was looking for. I have a soft spot for science fiction. Also, I like a book that doesn't take itself so seriously. Can you help me? Science fiction. Okay, that one literally says not for the faint of heart. Hunger Games. I love that Kiki's Delivery Service is both a fantasy and a kid's book. How about this? Okay, it works. Hi, I'm looking for a book that suits my interest. I'm a huge sci-fi nerd. Something from a series would be nice. Is there any sci-fi that is not, something from a series? Sci-fi. Okay, this is clearly a travel book that is also a drama book. Interesting. Sci-fi. I only got bioweapon turned pandemic wiping out most of humanity. High-tech fae, is that considered sci-fi? Definitely none of these. Okay, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay. Hello, Aldo. Welcome in. Apparently everyone is a sci-fi nerd now. I've only been doing sci-fi recommendations. You watched Dune this summer? I heard Dune is a good movie, but I've never been a sci-fi person. But I'm glad. I hope you enjoyed it. I was gonna say glad you enjoyed it. I realized you didn't say whether you enjoyed it or not. Perfect weather for a new book, eh? Give me something tragic, and I like fancy schmancy novels. I really enjoyed Mother Night. An American in Germany turned spy during World War II is facing trial as a Nazi war criminal. Does the vital role he inadvertently played in the Nazi propaganda machine make him guilty? Well, that is a fancy schmancy novel. Night and Day. Living in Alaska. Jane Eyre. I think maybe this one. Oh, he was looking for something more of a novel format. Okay, that's fair. Heard the books are really good. Yeah, I've just never been sci-fi. No, that's fine. I wasn't super curious. I have heard the first book was revolutionary and all the others are controversial. Well, lovely weather. I want travel inspo. However, thrillers aren't really my style. I have really enjoyed How Many Castles in 7 Days. Steven is a fan of castles, and he always manages to visit one whenever he travels. On his effective quest to see the most castles in only 1 week, Steven compares the Czech Republic, Thuringia, and Wales in this hilarious travelogue. Okay, they want travel inspo. Thrillers aren't their style. Everyone likes the Buxton region. Speaking of though, Yen Press and Tapas are collabing. If you don't know, Yen Press is a publisher and Tapas is a online webcomic platform with also novels. And they're gonna start bringing Yen Press to Tapas, which is exciting for Tapas people. I don't really use Tapas. They have the widest variety, I would say, of Korean manhwas. If anyone is curious for official platforms. Oh, something's happening. The only thing for me is the pay system it's a lot. It is a lot, but they do have so many titles. So if that's what you're looking for, that's a great place to start. I was really hoping they would bring Tapas, some of the Tapas series to Yen Press in print form. Maybe that will happen in the future because there are some Tapas series that I really love and I really want to have them as physical prints. Or maybe even as ebooks. I would also now accept ebooks as I'm planning and waiting to get my e-reader. I haven't ordered it yet. Still looking out. Just gotta keep waiting though, because unfortunately Tapas series are not able to be read on the traditional e-reader. You would need to get an Android e-reader and just use the app. But it's just how it is. It's just how it is. I did see someone talk about how they read the e-reader, use their e-reader to watch anime, and I was looking at how they were showing how they watch it, and I was like, really? Because let me tell you, the thing with e-readers is they are not a traditional screen, so they have a refresh, and it literally looks like the whole screen is flashing when it refreshes, and I commend them for being able to utilize their e-reader because those are also investments. Being able to use it for multiple things is great. I commend them for being able to watch an anime with a constant refresh occurring on their screen. Goodness, it's huge. I got a Velos pitcher plant. It traps innocent slugs and feasts on their flesh. So cool. Okay, let's hope it doesn't bite anyone. But Anne will want to see. Did I have a good selling day? I totally wasn't paying attention. I don't think I sold out any books. Dusty. I always need more of this. I need more travel books. And I do need this. No! I literally have 400 classics. It's not selling. Today's Mega Savings Day. They like crime and drama here. Hold on. Crime 4. 3, 4. Like this. I think I need 2 kid books. Definitely need a bunch of this. A bunch of this. And some of this. I hear that's a university experience because there is so much reading to do in university. But you know, I'm sure that once you finish your dissertation, hopefully you'll be able to enjoy some casual reading. No classic. Yeah, I'm thinking if I should put in classic, because classic doesn't sell well when I go there. Maybe it's worth it not to have kids? Oh, I didn't even realize this shelf isn't full. Okay. Maybe I'll go like this. Because fantasy has been selling really well, and I should... should I have kid books? I won't have kid books. Alright. What other stamps am I supposed to get at this location? I have to complete this before I can get this. Alright, I've sold 584 books here. Not too bad. Today is Mega March Day, so I am going to have to sell everything at a discount. That's okay. I'm finally at a place in my bookshop life where I can afford the discount. Someone's looking for kid books. I don't have kid books, I'm sorry. I should have brought some kid books. Look, they were actually looking for a kid book. I get to pick a book. Give me something of a low page count but facts. I don't want to hear, but okay. I get to pick a book. Give me something of a low page count but facts. Don't want to hear them. I can't get enough of Flower Fables. A collection of fairy stories and poems, Flower Fables is a charming and delightful book illustrated and easy to read for children and adults of any age. They don't want fact books. Something with few pages. Does this count? Try this, it's fantasy, it's not facts. There we go, they accepted. Welcome back to the Mega March and a happy Mega Savings Day to you! You know the drill, everything must be $1 off, so I hope work has been fun for you so far. You know, if you ever get bored, you're always welcome to drop by our band practice. But no pressure, just saying, you're always welcome. Anyway, when were you gonna tell me? Our shoppers have been buzzing with the news today. Word is, Tilde wants to prepare you to become her successor. Wild! Good luck with the many trials I'm sure she'll throw your way, and let me know if I can help. I wanna go visit him, but I don't know where he is. 200 plus is a low page count? It is. Technically one book with 300 pages is just a regular book. 200 is actually not bad at all. Excuse me. This might be a bit odd, but I'd really like something of folklore elements. I'm so bad at this. Also, I'm gonna need at least 450 pages. Folklore is something that is so subjective. Folklore elements. What is considered folklore elements? Wow, I'm already out of travel books. Folklore. Folklore. Or on High School Host Club. No, I wish. Where's that person who wanted manga? I finally have manga for you. No, I don't know what is considered folklore. 450. I have nothing that is at least 450 pages. Try this, it's 448. I am so close. Oh, thank God. Alright, I think Dracula would have also counted, but Moby Dick was closer to the page count value. Hey, can you believe we still haven't heard back? Yep, sorry, I haven't done that one yet. I've kind of been busy. Harper needs help. Hi, can I get a book from Folklore, please? I'm all about myths and legends. I'm a fan of books like The Magic City. Out of discontent with his new life, young Philip builds a city out of his toys, books, and game pieces. Next thing he knows, he appears in a life-size version of it, populated with people who need his and Lucy's help. I recommended this book to you before, and you didn't want it then, and now you say you like it. Mature. They're all mature. I have no folklore for her. Myths and legends. Myths and legends. Give her the mature one? I would never do that to her. Folklore. For young Harper. Illuminati. Okay, that was mature. That is horror. I don't have anything for her. I don't know, this is all I got. Oh my god, that worked? That's why I struggle with folklore. Every time I've tried to recommend folklore, it's never worked, but wait, I don't think that's how you pronounce it, but at least she accepted it. I ran out of fact books. You need something for an essay. What's up? I'm looking for a non-fiction book. I absolutely don't care for books that try to give you life advice. Non-fiction. You're a little late. I think I had one. Did I ever read it for Spanish class? I never took Spanish class. None of these are... How about this? The real world? That is the real world. That's based on her real world experiences. How could you? What are my bestsellers? I have to pick up my kid in a bit. I want a play that isn't some stuffy with some humor. A Midsummer's Dream is one of my all-time favorites. Do I still have any plays? Les Mis. Where did that Shakespeare one go? I've sold out. Is this a play? This one's a play. Will they clear me out? I literally have 6 books left. Please. Release me from... Oh man, I should have brought less fantasy. No, everyone's... Oh, you're buying fantasy. You're buying fantasy. Grab it, grab it, grab it. No, wait. Let me give you... No, that was so close. This last person just so happened to like drama and fantasy. Stuck with 2 books. Spanish classic. Oh, then I'm definitely not pronouncing it right. I'm really bad at Spanish. I don't need any more stories for kids. as well. Donde Estela? I was never able to. Cruise ship arrives. Hey, I can find... Hold on. The cruise ship. Wait, does it arrive tomorrow or today? Today, let's go put a fish on our... Let's make the cruise leave. Hold on. We gotta put a fish. Where's my fish? On top, just right there. Okay, Neo. Can I put this inside? No, it has to be outside. -2 recommendations per day? Nope. The fish is funny though. Case. Confirm. I'm gonna run out of books to sell. Okay, I definitely don't need kid books this time. So instead it's gonna be fantasy. Drama. Crime. And... classic. 1, 2. This is gonna be the one time I need one each. Hold on. Okay, no kid books. I think that's it. Oh look, it's a cruise. Let's watch it leave as fast as it arrives. Hey, does he sell fish and chips? Here we go again with that blasted thing. He has... Oi, over here, mate. He has a seagull in his stall. This is not hygienic. Welcome. Ain't she a beaut? May I humbly present Walt's trinkets and treasures. Thanks to your patronage, we're finally ready to open. Let's go. Single-handedly funded this. That's right, we got the best fish and chips this side of Books and Bait. I was right, it was fish and chips. And of course, you can never have too many trinkets, ain't that right? Why don't you take a gander? First one's on the house. I bought it. Let's go! He let me buy the book! The second edition of an 18th century business guide written by Roderick Blyton, a native Bookstonian. No! How do you think he sells that cheap? The fish in quotation marks. Well then, now that we're in business, we gotta have to do some of the whatchamacallit. Spring 16 Year 2 case. The mysterious 7th rule. You found an About the Author section in Walt's copy. The writer's name was Roderick Blyton, a native Bookstonian. Maybe someone from the book trade would know more about him. Gark! Marketing, that right? Since you're known, usually not many folk come out on the waterfront. But I noticed something attracts paying customers above all. Your books, ho ho ho. The more you sell her, the more people visit me too. New request. Attract customers to Walt's new shop with cross-promotion deal. So here's my nifty promotion. For every book they buy, customers get a discount at old Walt's. So you win because you sell more books, and I win because your customers be coming my way right after. Brilliant plan, eh? The blah blah membership didn't go to waste after all. Only thing left to do is let people know about the discount. Why don't you take this time and parade around town, see if anyone's interested in coming around here? Your class, kiddo. Just wait, we'll be drowning in customers soon enough. But in all seriousness, thanks for all that you're doing for me, friend. Gosh, fish. Mine! No. They can't take my fish. I swear to God, if you touch it... Poseidons, what's happening? Why are they everywhere? I can't break them anymore. No, they become unbreakable. Great exercise for me. Oh, did you see that bird fly into? No! Plus 40% chance of danger. They flew into my... The seagull flew into my shop and attacked people. I told you guys seagulls were menaces. So, I did not find what I was looking for. I'm partial to a good fantasy novel, and I like a good old epic hero's journey. I recommend ORV. Oh wait, that's not right. ORV is about the reader. I can't get enough of A Feast for Crows. Can you help me? Of course I can. Maybe. It depends what I have in stock. A good old how about Jujutsu Kaisen? No? The war for the Iron Throne seems to have burned itself out to a truce for now. But it wouldn't be a song of ice and fire without some deceit, ambitious plotting, power struggles, and mysterious sorcery at work. Guards! Guards! Okay. This one. Yeah! I have not been able to recommend ORV to anyone in this game. And that means literally. So it's a little sad. I'm sorry, I had to pick up my kid in a bit. Give me something straight from the stage. Also, I could go for a tragic story. Do you have anything like Helene? Do I even have a stage play? Try this. Always. I actually just got the novel that was released. The officially licensed novel, and I'm super excited to read it. But I am upset because they did change the order of the name. So it's gonna be Dokja Kim, I think. And I think they changed Dokebi to Goblin, so I'm like, no, you didn't have to change it. But I don't know. So what have you found out about the first business compendium so far? Whoa, you managed to get a copy of the second edition? Hey, great job! This will surely reveal a bit more about the early days of the association. Roderick Blyton. Where have I heard that name before? It sounds so familiar. My nan would probably know, but I can't really ask her about this, huh? Well, we should just ask around. There must be someone else with good local history knowledge, right? Who would know about the late 18th century, though? I got hot new deals. Wow, birds keep flying in. This is terrible. It's raining. Why are there birds? Whoa, look at that. A fully grown Veloce pitcher plant. That's amazing. Let's see here. Stem is 8 millimeters. Cylindrical peristome. Good. All looking good. Oh, look. Our plant has trapped a little slug. This could be useful. I'm not an expert in critters, but I'm pretty sure the species is invasive. Built-in pest control? Great job, my dear Nepenthes villosa. Alright, I'll be noting this all down later. For now, we should get started on growing the next seedling, since it takes a while. These are Lamprocanos spectabilis seeds. I know they look unassuming, but once they flower, well, you'll see. No spoilers. I want to see if it can withstand the amount of rain we get here in BunniAria, right? So don't be afraid to leave it out in the rain as often as possible. Good luck. Gotta click this and then I gotta recommend books. I feel a little let down from the things that they change. I agree. One of the things is like, I understand that there are some things that need to be translated and localized. However, I do think that names and things like that should be left and they can leave a footnote so people can learn why it is that way. Because I think a lot of people go in knowing that this is a book, for example, in Korean culture, where they do have a different system. And I think we could learn to follow their system. It's just my thoughts, but still. I wish they hadn't changed it. Footnotes would have been great. Like, you know, little notes or like translation notes. Or like a glossary, a guide, something. I feel like that would have been better. One horror shocker, please. I have a soft spot for science fiction. I couldn't find anything at the library. Horror shocker. This is literally American Gothic horror. How about this? Okay. That's perfect. Ahoy! I need rescue. Ahoy! I quite enjoy plays and I wouldn't mind something like a thriller. I'm a fan of books like Macbeth. One couple of Scottish aristocrats start to believe that they deserve a bigger piece of the cake and they decide to make it everyone else's problem. Okay. Here, Julius Caesar. So many plays are getting new productions soon. That's great for them. Hey, do you have a fish for me too? I want to try and feed the seagulls. No! Harper, don't do this. Once you do it, they'll never leave you alone. If I can train them to listen to me, I'll probably become the greatest ornithologist ever. I mean, bird watching is for beginners. Let's get a bird army. Oh god. Little Harper is gonna take over the world with her seagull army. I fear that will be the most effective way. Did you get anything new in? I'm a big fantasy fanatic, and if there are less than 200, that's a plus for you. Less than 200, you say. In fantasy? Okay, I would recommend Jujutsu Kaisen. Try this. Alright. I didn't know you liked fantasy. I could have sworn she was like a drama-only person. I couldn't sleep a wink last night. The seagulls were raising such a clamor. It's never been this bad before, was it? What happened? Oh, dear old Freya could probably chase them away if she decided to be a little less lazy. Now I actually came by because I wanted to thank you for giving Walter a hand with his shop. It's always nice to see the youth helping out in the community. And our dear Walt can be too stubborn, so I'm glad your encouragement gave him a little push. Now he can finally conduct his business under a proper roof instead of pretending he doesn't notice the rain. And the waterfront can offer warm meals again. Let's hope this will attract a few more visitors. They're trying to chase away the tourists and then they want more visitors. I feel like it's a bit contradictory. Well, I've legitimately run out of crime books. That's crazy. And I've run out of classic books. Thanks for stopping by, Double Red. Have a great rest of your night. I have actually almost gotten through a case. But thank you. Oi, over here. Rest well. Ah. When you look at all these visitors. Congrats, Walt. It's all thanks to ye. Ever since our wee cross-promotion, they've been beating a path to my door. Ah, it's grand having so many people around here again. And this wee fella's been a particular hit with the customers when he's not busy eating their chips. I told you seagulls love french fries. Us sailors always pretend to be such loners, but deep down we all need a good crake. A new core memory, let's go. I finished one of the 3. I hope you know that you're a good kid. Like, if you never talked to an old fella like me, no one would have blamed you. But you always took the time to say hello, and I made you something to show my appreciation. Aww, thank you, Walt. Till next time, Captain. This was hilarious watching the tourists get attacked by the seagulls. Look! This! Gosh forsaken! Place! I've never seen seagulls quite this terrifying. Well, back to the pool. There they go. Here. Thought you wanted more people. You're done good, kiddo. Your seagull minions have fought valiantly by your side. The tourists are gone. Oh my god. Bye-bye. It was a good day. It was a good day. Wait, you gotta read the paper. Look what it says. Sky Pest targets smelly delicacies at waterfront. Locals may have found new favorite hangout. Retired fisherman Walter O'Cleary is known to all visitors of the waterfront square for his constancy and cheery nature no matter the weather. But despite his great reputation, O'Cleary's sails have suffered in the past. Fortunately, the former sailor has an unshakable attitude. Never quit reeling if you're not ready to stop dancing with your catch. Or simply put, never give up. Hoping for a renewed interest in his wares, O'Cleary has now offered a permanent chip shop offering warm meals and maritime treasures. Good for you, Fern. Now we gotta take away the fish. And this is such a fun, a cute mishmash, I'm not gonna lie. For once, the seagull minions have done well. Like this? Hold on. Can I put this somewhere in here? No! -1 recommendation. Okay. There we go, there we go. That's good. I don't like to reduce my recommendations. I think I gotta go to the waterfront. I don't have to. I might skip the fish market. But I got a treasured memory. Let's go. That's important because that's how I'm going to get my bookshop. I need to do 3 of them. What's another one? Mega Marsh. I need to go to the beach apparently. I could go to the university. I should go to the lighthouse though. Okay. To the lighthouse. Where is it? Here. Drama, crime, and classics. It's a lie! Crime. Who says crime never pays? And classics. Okay. Now, always do travel. Always do fantasy. And facts. You don't need kid books. You don't need kid books. Can you believe all it took was 1 day of seagulls chasing tourists into a bookshop and it drove the whole cruise ship away? And that's pretty hilarious to me. Harper, I swear if you're asking for a kid book... Hi, can I get a book? I want some cold hard facts and give me something that's entertaining and not too demanding. Not too demanding. The Secret of Fungi. Yeah, they sound like a fun time. Woohoo! Jujutsu Kaisen! Are you reading Jujutsu Kaisen? Is that not a mature book? Harper! Harper, I think Jujutsu Kaisen is a little out of your age. Let's go. This might be a bit odd, but I need a fact book because I want to acquire knowledge. And do you have any... And I'd like a 21st century read. Do you have anything like Herbcraft? Get ready to brew up some magic as Star Ravenhunt shares the secrets of Herbcraft from natural healing potions to delicious recipes to mischievous hexes. 21st century. Oh, we got that one. Try this. I love how before they're like, hey, recommend Harper the mature book. And I'm like, I would never do that to Harper. And then Harper herself grabs a mature book. You won't believe it, I'd seen at least 3 different people reading Julius Caesar recently, and everyone knows that Shakespeare's kind of my thing, so naturally I went up to them to give them pointers. Who knew there are people in Buxtonbury besides me interested in theater? I'll definitely have to stage a performance of Julius Caesar now. With a few more people, we'll have enough for a small cast. Of course, I will have to take the titular role. As the play's director, it makes sense for me to have fewer scenes, and who else could pull off Caesar? I'll go and edit the script right now, and how about you come back tomorrow? I might have a part for you too. I'm so glad Walt has his own little shop now, aren't you? It was definitely time. He seems really grateful for your help too, but don't worry. I've talked him out of gifting you a whole bucket of full fish. Anyway, he'll certainly be happy to help you off the bookshop like he's always done for me as well. Don't ever hesitate to ask, alright dear? I'll see you later. This is why I love this game. It's so silly, but also so lighthearted. I did not find what I was looking for. I don't mind a bit of a fright. I quite like the feeling of a heftier book, and violence is optional, but appreciated. Alright, it's time for the crime. Here you go, American Psycho. What do you mean that's not what you were looking for? Technically it was, but still. Fern is like, hey, you ran out of fantasy? You need inspiration. I passed my last exam. I'm a huge crime story fan, and I quite like reading about myths and legends. Queer representation. Death Note. Death on the Nile. Huh, okay. Myths and legends and crime. Silence of the Lamb. Anything more recent? This one? No. Okay. Okay, that worked. I don't know why I gravitated towards that one, but it worked out. I ran out of drama books. That's crazy. Everyone's on like a fantasy and drama binge. Like, usually it's the crime books that sell like hotcakes, you know? At least Tilda's here. I hope she'll clean me out. Wow, I can't believe I still have travel books. How about coffee? Tilde, I fired it up just for you. She did buy it. I would say, I'm pretty sure this whole crime selection is just for her. She's the only one who's buying the crime books right now. I wonder how many she'll buy. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. She's at 12, 13. She literally has 12 books at her disposal. She might get 14. No? She capped out at 13, but that's still quite a lot of books. So, not too upset about that. It is her birthday tomorrow, though, so we're going to Cafe Liberté. Click, click. Click. Okay, don't need kid books. Great value. I don't need it, I can wait. You won't... Top 10 relaxation spots in Buxton Bay. You won't believe number 7. Not you too, Fern. Let's go to the birthday party. Now, what do they sell at Cafe Liberté? Classic, travel, and drama. So, classic, travel, and drama. 1, 2, 3, and then I guess more classics. Okay, now it's Tilde's birthday, a whole shelf for her. A whole shelf of this, and... like this, no kid books. Click, click, click. This is gonna be my bookshop in the future. Someone's already here to buy drama and classics. I got the date right? Yeah, today's Tilde's birthday party. Okay. Oh, turn this on. Here she is. Happy birthday, Tilde. Looks like you're doing some research into Buxtonbury's history, yes? Good old Roderick Blyton, our town's first ever lighthouse keeper. And coincidentally, a famous writer of self-help literature. He was a lunatic, of course, and I mean that with the utmost respect and affection. Before it was a bookshop, my building at Cyril Plaza used to be a pub, and that man fell out of one of its windows. It was a ground floor window, but, well, he died nonetheless. Yes, an absolute tragedy. It was the talk of the town for years. People would visit the lighthouse and say they saw his ghost appear, but only under moonlight. Let's go! Yes, silly, very silly. Anyway, did you want to know anything else, dear? He fell. He fell out of a ground story window, and then that was it. Oh, that's harsh. Hey, yeah, let's go. Okay, she always talks about that. It's such a shame Tilde decided to clear out the shop. I told her that there was no need, of course, but she had already made up her mind to retire. I admit, I will miss working opposite her here, bringing her coffee, walking to and from work together. Anyways, I better get back to my task. Of course. Hi, sorry, could you help me out? I hate when books just end. Give me a series. Also, you can't go wrong with a bit of magic. You hate when books end? Me too. Let's go. Dystopian. What kind of magic do you want, though? In search of the last airbender. Is this the magic you're looking for? Oh, let's go. There you go. Hope no one's looking for kid books. Someone needs inspiration. You need to get more into philosophy, but you tend to enjoy the classics. But you don't enjoy historical settings. Philosophy. Let's see, what other options are there? Treasure Island, this one, Infernal, Persuasion. I don't know, try this one. Okay, okay, okay. Perfect weather. I needs to be suitable for an 8-year-old and you're not a fan of romance. For an 8-year-old? I don't have any kid books. How about this? Educational. This might be a bit odd, but I want to do a deep dive. No interest in biographies. Do I have any other biographies? Okay, it's technically a biography, but he still accepted it. It's doing good, doing good. I can't believe so many people can fit into the store. Who was looking for a kid book? No one wanted drama today. I guess we are chill and cozy. Do 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 do. Go on, sit down, love. Here, I got you your favorite. Pastries and hot chocolate with cinnamon. Thank you, darling. Of course, happy birthday. Well, well, feeling old yet, Tilde? Of course not, Walter. I have you all to keep me young. Happy birthday, Tilde. Thank you, dear, and thank you for coming despite, well, you know. It's alright, it's your birthday after all. That's much more important than a petty argument. Well, I appreciate it. Speaking of, I also appreciate the decorations, Claus. Of course, Tilde. It's the least I can do for your birthday. Everyone should get decorations for their birthday. Yep, listen to the expert, Tilde, and happy birthday. Yeah, happy birthday from me too, Tilde, and thanks for inviting me. You didn't have to. I know I didn't have to, silly, but I wanted to. And thank you all for coming. Now we just have to wait for one more person, then I'll blow out the candles. But I have one wish for you all, which I don't want to keep a secret. Remember the old flower festival we used to have in spring, Mary? Of course, how could I forget our first meeting? I know it's a bit last minute, but I would love if we could bring the festival back this year. That's such a lovely idea, Tilde. I would be delighted. Yippee! Flowers! That sounds gorgeous. I want to see that. I might as well. Okay. Kid books? Heart-pounding mysteries? Kid books? What are the kids reading these days? Okay. I need to go back to the lighthouse, I think. Yep. Back to the lighthouse it is. Drama, crime, and classic. Yep, just checking. Crime. And the classics. Now need a bunch of travel. A bunch of fantasy and a bunch of fact books. No kid books. I'll probably never sell my kid books, but that's okay. They do not sell well, contrary to what the game is trying to gaslight me into thinking. Not that I love Caesar less, but that I loved Rome more. Wait. Tomas said I get to be Brutus. Not if I play him better than you. Right. What? That's so unfair. Maybe next time I'll add a few kid books. Sic semper tyrannis. I probably should start selling kid books, but like the only place that you really can sell kid books is the beach during the summer. Otherwise, there's not really a lot of demand. Coffee! Dun dun dun! It is decided, me and the newly formed Lighthouse Theater Troupe will put on my very own cut of the tragedy of Julius Caesar very soon. Now we need to procure necessary resources, especially because we need to build a stage. I heard you were somewhat a patron of the arts. How would you like to become the executive producer of our production? You'll be covering our material expenses and I can offer you a percentage of ticket sales in return, yes? Marvelous. I'll be back tomorrow with a list of things we need, and you? Just bring your wallet. Oh, this is gonna be heavy. I already anticipate what's gonna happen. Well, hello there, you handsome pup. What a sweet dog. And hello to you, dear. Good to see you again. Well, anyway, I have a role for you if you'd like to help out with the flower festival preparations. For this year's revival, I thought we could hold a flower arrangement contest at Rye Park, and I have people compete in teams. I convinced Mary to judge the contest with me. That way we can both sit back and relax a little. But to the younger generation, we might come across as biased, so we thought you could join us as a third judge. Excellent. Just come by early on the 28th and I will explain the proceedings to you. Let's go! I'm now a judge at a flower festival. Yeah, I know, so many things are happening all at once. So Blyton lived at the lighthouse and people saw his ghost there? I always knew that place was significant. I could feel it. Now that I think about it, it unites the three realms of land, sea, and sky. And there is that ancient stone circle. We must try to reach out to him there. My friend knows a thing or two about divination. Meet us there, alright? I'll prepare everything. Oh boy, I'm now gonna go summon a ghost. I'm looking for something of a detective. I like books that basically rip my heart out, but I don't tend to read kid books. Can you help me or whatever? You don't tend to read kid books. And you're looking for something of a detective. Try this. You know, when I know it's spooky season right now, it's just so funny that apparently we're now gonna summon a ghost. Hey, I'm glad I caught you. Do you happen to have another book for me? Oh, I forgot to equip the plant. Okay. Magical or supernatural? No horror. The Willows, that's horror. That literally says gothic horror. This mature. The Handmaiden's Tale. Take this, a dragon song. Yeah. And there you go. Dragon song. Let's go. Looking for a book that suits my interests. I quite like scary stuff and something from a series would be nice. I don't mind a bit of gore. Series. How about this? Gloriously gory. Apparently the crime novels are starting to pick up. What do you mean you can't find anything? I quite like scary stuff and a classic piece of literature. Where was it? I saw it. And there you go. You should help me or whatever. I need magic, whimsy, occult stuff. I could go for a tragic story. I'm out of fantasy. Here we go. It says fit for young readers. No, you're a kid. You shouldn't be reading something. Wow. coming up tomorrow, by the way? The weekly flea market. Yeah, I'm gonna head there. And that's it. Alright, I think it's time. Thanks for coming. Have you met Bat and Rory? They help with the details. Let me explain. We brought a few offerings, just some things collected from around town, but they hold important memories to us. We're going to bury them beneath the stones inside the circle, and then recite some verses for Roderick Blyton. There, that should do it. Are you ready? Okay now, close your eyes. Oh, son of the sea, who brought us home and watched out for the storm. You have not been forgotten yet. We remember your words, your light. Underneath the soil you shared so long ago, you shall find our gifts for you. Please, send us the wisdom of your time. That was creepy. We have to go investigate the lighthouse? Well, if that's not a sign, then I don't know what is. Let's go explore the lighthouse tower. There must be something in there. It's dark in here. Can anyone find the light switch? Geez, that's a lot of cobwebs. Okay, look around for anything that looks significant. Check the top of the tower. Slowly, you climb the creaking stairhouse towards the top of the lighthouse. Oh, no way! There's a bookshelf here. Achoo! Yeah, dusty, but there's a loose page. Let's see. The most important rule? This is it, gang. We found it. Lest you forget, there is one rule no vendor can ignore. Always put thine trust in others. No business venture can be undertaken alone. Thou shalt rely on the helping hands offered, for they build the strongest foundations. Whoa, let's go. Oh wow, Sniff, that's not what I was expecting. I should really work things out with Nan. Let's go. Long lost 7th rule. Case closed. Okay, now let's get out of here before old Roderick decides to smite us. That was exciting. Well, I suppose I should show this page to my Nan tomorrow. I hope she'll understand. Thank you so much for your help. Another case closed, huh? Let's go. Oh boy, finally travel books. I don't even need to wait. I have to buy them at full price. If they're gone, they're gone. I can wait. Okay. Now I gotta equip that new plant. Oh, that's what this was. Hold on. She says she wants it in the rain. What's this one? There we go. This is the... Wait, what is this one? Plus 2% to customers. Okay. There we go. Weekly flea market. Classic crime. Actually, what if I just had one shelf of everything? Except kids. We'll have 4 kid books. Wait, that's not it. That's 8. That's 10. What if I just have 10 of everything, you know? Eight, 9, 10. And then we can do another shelf of crime, classic, and the last one is fact. Okay, oh, drama. Apparently I need more drama. Wait, it's a crime, classic, and fact. It's kind of messy. But let's go with it and see what happens. For once, I have all the genres represented on my shelves. Is she selling plants? She is. 2% crime, daily expense. I'll buy it. I don't know if I'll need it. I'll buy this. Okay.
Wow.
And let's see what you have, sir. Literally nothing I want. Got it. But it's plus 4%. That's pretty good. What are you looking for? Oh, wow! I'm gonna buy all her books. $1 each. The baby doll? Wait, let me show you the description for that. It says, absolutely cursed vibes, 10 out of 10. Plus 6% to spooky effects. But the art in this game is very pretty, so no judgment, I just wanted to read the description. Look here. What do you mean you don't have a classic? What's the catch of the day? Knights, Romans, Vikings. I want to see some history, and normally I enjoy longer books. History and longer books. History. How about this one? You said you enjoy a good classic. Okay. Oof. I don't ever have books about knights, Romans, and Vikings. Literally never. I had kicked books. What do you mean you didn't want? I have so many ideas for the flower festival. Just you wait. Once I figure all the logistics, my arrangement is gonna be epic. And the day after the festival, the summer holidays start. Yay! Oh boy, Harper. So what are your thoughts on the new flower festival? Personally, I can't see anyone being against it. The flower contest in particular will foster community engagement. Tilda's been trying to get me to participate in the contest as well. I do think I have a good eye for composition. I suppose it comes from my experience with photography. But I won't be able to finish everything in time if I try it alone. Everyone else is competing in teams after all. But that means I would have to ask someone to be my teammate. I'm sorry, Fern. I'm literally going to be a judge or I would help you. I'm looking for anything sci-fi and nothing under 450 pages. But I'm not the biggest fan of academic and complicated books for your sister. Where was that one book where it said fantasy for kids? That's mature, that's mature. How about this? No, it had to be longer. Oh wait, someone said got a sec. Wow, that's new personal best. I need a travel guide, but trying to find something with less than 700. Easy. A travel guide less than 700. Take this, down under. There you goes. I'm so happy we're reviving the flower festival. Of course, it's no secret that I love flowers, but I mean, who doesn't like a town in bloom for spring? Speaking of, are you gonna decorate your shop for the festival? It'd be so cute to have it all decked out with plants. Oh man, I know 7 of them. If you need more, you can always check out the Horticultural Society stall at the flea market. I help out there sometimes. Well, anyways, I heard you'll be judging the flower contest. Well, then I won't tell you what Mora and I have been working on. You'll just have to wait and see. I already have my decorations. Let's go. Hold on. Let me just see. Where was it? Look, it says Flower Festival on the 28th, Chess Club Monday, Wednesday, Yoga Tuesday, Thursday, Creative Writing Friday, Saturday, and Studies on Saturday. Okay. I forgot. I was trying to see. I guess I'll just have to return to the flea market. Sorry, I can't take a book today. I need both of my hands free since I'm on errand to get more flowers for Harper. She's working on a very ambitious arrangement for the flower festival, so I thought I'd help her out. Man, I really hope she wins. Oh man, I'm getting pressure. Thank you so much for stopping by, ORV. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Rest well. This might be a bit odd, but I'd like something of a fantasy world. Short and sweet in a fantasy genre? Let's see. What is short and sweet? Try this, 230. What do you mean it doesn't have a fantasy and fantasy? Agree to disagree. Oh, Tilde, I'll do my best to help you. What do you have for me today? I love that whodunits are having a comeback. I like fancy schmancy novels. I can't get enough of The Beloved. An unrivaled piece of gothic historical fiction by Toni Morrison, a master of magical realism. Beloved tells a story about the trauma of slavery and how past hurt can linger like a ghost. Holly Jackson. It literally says YA for once. The Woman in White, Dark Places. This is it. I remember Tilde always likes female authors. She likes whodunits. Oh, got anything inspiring? I heard the non-fiction here is good. I'm a traveler. I like reading about real places. Discovering the greater Brookstone region. Always. I don't have anything else? How about this? Okay, at least he liked it. You know, no one wanted the kid books this time. I feel a little duped. I feel a little duped. But it never hurts to have them, I guess. Oh, wow. And that's it for the drama books. Always buying books. Let's go! My bank account finally looks like current... Looks like the current year. Oh. What was I supposed to be doing today? Today's Saturday. I could go to the park, but I think I should go to the lighthouse. Okay. Drama, crime, and classic. Drama. Classic and crime. No kid books. I'm here to pay. I have my wallet. Oh, I should also go to the cafe. Okay. Beware the tides of March. No, not the tides of March. The Ides of March. What's an Ide? It's like in the middle of the month. Or something. I'm looking for a new pastime and I could use some ideas. I enjoy serious, sophisticated literature. I can't get enough of games, games design, game studies. Okay, okay. Gotcha. New pastime. Try this. Really? Okay, line. You should help me or whatever. One horror shocker, please. I'd love to read something classic. I really enjoyed The Telltale Heart, but like, don't make a big deal. Ba-dump. Wait, ba-bump. 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 You killed someone, and now the investigators are here. Ba-bump. 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 Surely they must hear it too. How will Poe's delightfully short story end? Horror shocker. What is a horror shocker? But like, don't make a big deal. Horror shocker. I don't know, this one? No. That should have been it. It should have been it. Hey, anything new in? I'm looking for a coming of age book, and you usually can't go wrong for a good YA novel. I'm a fan of books like Shatter Me, the first in a series of young adult novels set in a dystopian world where one girl's touch is lethal. I think I saw something that said YA. 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 Okay, that one literally says young adult. Coming of age book. How about this one? Okay, that worked. Finally, out of the 3 recommendations I did today, I got 1 right. For this location. You know, I'm so happy for Tilde that the Flower Festival is coming back. I've heard so much of it from her. So I'm helping out the organization where I can, except for the contest preparations, of course. Otherwise, people are going to think I have an unfair advantage, which I will have, but for a different reason. I'm going to team up Anne Cohen. We know each other from uni and heard she's the expert when it comes to plants. We're so going to take this trophy. See you there. What day is it? Hold on. It is currently the 21st. We got a week. Okay. Ah, there's our brand new executive producer. Glad to have you on board. Alright, first off, we need stage lights. I could only find 2 options on such short notice. We could get 4 off-brand par lamps with a slight chance of overheating on sale. On the other hand, I found a pair of quality that don't have terrible reviews for 60. Should we get the off-brand or the high-quality one? The quality. Really? Wow, thank you. These will make for a great ambiance. Thanks again for helping out. Anything for Claus's future stage. Fern, you can't decide? I'm here on research. I'm looking for something of fantasy world, but I don't really want anything magic. I'm a fan of books like The Bad Beginning. When 3 siblings are suddenly orphaned, they have to live with their strange relative, Count Olaf. The failed actor wants to secure the family fortune for himself, but Violet, Claus, and Sunny might stop him yet. Fantasy without magic. The magic world. Try this. Okay. Quite enjoy plays. I typically pick books from a series. I'm a fan of books like Henry V, but like, don't make a big deal. Shakespeare's next Henry must prove his might in a war against France in this dramatic retelling of English history, and he's certainly nailing the speeches. That is not a play. Not a play. No one is buying the classics. Do you want a prequel or sequel? That's what you meant by you wanted something like Henry V? I don't know what to pick. I'm looking for a fresh kids book, but don't give me romance. Do you have anything like Where the Wild books are? Kid books. Do I have Alice in the Wonderland? Literally got nothing. A fresh kids book. Alright, this works. I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a fantasy book in a historical setting. I'm a fan of books like The Two Towers. In the second book in Tolkien's foundational fantasy epic, the forces of evil have not been idle and saw our protagonists see themselves surrounded by evil creatures and poor advisors. A fantasy book in a historical setting. Try Carmilla. Okay. I got 14 classic and 13 crime books. Where are all the cool books? You need poetry in life and bonus points if it's written by the woman. I just had a poetry book. Where'd it go? Okay. If you grab all the classics, that'd be nice. Welp. Alright. And this one. Excellent. And I think this will be where I stop for the day. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me. This was very eventful. We went through everything from birthday parties to spooky vibes to mystery solving. And I finally got one of the 3 treasured memories that I need in order to get a bookshop. So I think we made really good progress today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. As always, remember to drink water, stretch, and take care of yourselves. Thank you for watching, whether you are chatting, lurking, or watching the VOD. And I hope I see you in another stream. Until next time!